Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
That's a different line.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So, do I have to get on the lift? I guess so.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I think so.
I'm not your enemy,
go that
really,
way.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
All right, fair
There's
enough.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Really?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I feel like I'm being baited.
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Well, you said if I could put my faith in another person.
Choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Yeah,
Music
sure.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
That is not what was going to
Picking
happen.
up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you...
You
Wait a
have
second.
underestimated
Did I
me.
just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
I
Or did
have,
you not
in the real
grasp
world.
the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Okay.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Yeah.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Yeah.
Which choice would you make?
Oh, forget how to
Remember
read for
that
sure.
unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh my goodness. I have to go.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
I know the answer.
just
I won't.
remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Oh, yeah.
And the
I knew
feeling
that.
should subside.
Yeah.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Welcome back.
What the heck?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
Interesting.
Now that you're properly informed on good
That's a
decision
lot
making,
of forklifts,
we're
my
going to
guy.
revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Sure.
This way, please.
Sounds good.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Oh, it'd be
that story
unbearable.
would make no sense at all.
No.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Sounds good to me.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Neither am I. So, am I just leaving? Sounds good. I get to go home. Apparently, I get to see my wife.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Sounds great.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
All right, I got
That
this.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, I have been properly educated, so I know where to go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
I sure
hoping
did.
he might find an answer there.
Okay. Boss's
Coming to a
office.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. This is...
Stepping inside his manager's office,
This is not
Stanley
right.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
Oh, I did.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
All right.
Night Shark 115.
Okay.
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Shark something 115. Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the
Night Shark,
code.
sorry.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
No.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
Okay.
This is a crucial step.
I'm trying. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Yeah.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You got it. Let's go, buddy. Me and you all the way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh?
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Okay, I actually thought my capture software crapped out there for a bit, because sometimes in the middle of gameplay, like the last couple of videos, it just suddenly crapped out and my screen went completely blank.
Two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Can we go back to the broom closet, though? Because you didn't tell me not to go into it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay, speed run to the broom
means
closet.
choosing
Speed run to the broom
responsibly
closet.
and always putting the story first.
Come on,
I'm
come on,
quite
come
sure
on.
you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
You got it.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Get to the broom closet. Get to the broom closet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh, you can't open it.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Fine.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
After
Just follow my lead and
changing
you'll be
my
fine.
ways
All
for
right.
you, I will go through the door
When
on the
Stanley
right.
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, are we not too late? Can I still go to the broom closet?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
I mean,
what did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Okay.
I have to.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Okay.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
In my defense,
Didn't I impress upon you how
you
important
let
it
me
was
talk,
to be like
please?
Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him
this
to.
is a
He understands
relationship.
if I say to do
It's not
something,
one way.
there's
It
a
goes
damn
two
good reason
ways.
for
You
it.
have to let me speak too.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
Listen.
You're a child.
No, I'm not. I'm a grown man.
Oh, my story.
Look, I'm sorry about your story.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it.
I
There was a
tried
whole
to go through the
underground
door on the
facility.
left.
You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
No, I wouldn't
It would
have been.
so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Wait,
I
that's
need you
not
to
the
walk through
end.
The door. Are you listening to me?
What?
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
I can speed up the credits by looking up and then slow them back down by looking down. That's kind of
Story
trippy.
needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine.
It's
They're
weird
both
seeing
correct. You
Stanley's
cannot be wrong
face.
here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. okay? It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Wow.
Take as much time as you need.
Oh, okay. I wonder if you would actually say that if I just didn't move there. Okay.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
I don't like when you say things that are different from what you
No
usually say.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Is this show like an input thing anywhere?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I go left or right? Because how many deviations are there for me to do? I didn't go through that escape place yet. I could try that.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do you remember that I went to the broom closet?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping, oh no,
He does remember.
Not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Sounds good. Thanks, man. I really appreciate your support on this.
Stepping into his
What is it?
manager's office,
8245?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
That's awesome. Just because I did it too early. That's great.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright. So yeah, let's go find out what that escape thing was about. Wait, can I... When we get to the bottom, can I actually,
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Okay, so if I go back here, will I find something?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I wonder, is there like a different code I can put in? What if I put in 0427? Isn't that my number? Guess not. Interesting that I can still interact with that, though. I bet there's a number you can put it on there.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
What else do you want me to
Ladies and
do?
gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
What do you want me to do? Like, is you able to stay up there?
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I think he went back into the elevator.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
That's right.
I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time?
It might be.
Suspense is killing.
Oh my god, I hadn't thought about that. It might be the boss's office instead. Dude. Is it the boss's office? Is it?
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
That's incredible. This is the little, like, reveal music. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
My god. That's so great. I didn't actually think this was like a thing. And all it was just me turning around to push the button again.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay, what if we enter in the door code again? Nothing. Okay. Here's what I think we're gonna do, Mr. Narrator. I think we're gonna go back to the elevator and we're gonna go down.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Right.
I had no frame of reference to even anticipate.
Well, that's the thing is...
That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
Exactly.
A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And repetitive.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Did I, though? Did I really? He's not even reacting at this point.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Oh, you're right.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess,
Yeah.
that's the real thrill.
You're right.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
I hadn't thought about that.
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Okay, I agree.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting?
Yes.
Yes, Stanley.
Yes.
It seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
I agree.
They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
Well, and that's...
To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
Exactly.
This is storytelling.
I
Stanley.
100%
What
agree.
you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over.
I know.
Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
And you're getting
I want
them.
to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to.
And
We're
doing all
being
I can
fed
for
such
you.
unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
I know.
That's
I know,
why
I'm
people
right there
like
with
you
you,
so
man.
much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
Well, thank
You're
you.
a
Thank you
role
very
model,
much.
You know? People look up to you.
I'm aware.
Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
Oh.
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
Well, thank you
they
so
really
much.
look up to you, Stanley.
Oh, you're so
I don't
considerate.
know if you realize the impact you have on them.
I do.
This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
All right, let's
Oh,
do
good,
it.
We're here.
Ah, red carpet. Yep.
Okay,
This is
the
me.
room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
But on second thought, I do think we should go back down. Oh, but we can't. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed that you won't let me go down the elevator again.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door. All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling.
Okay.
And what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
You got it.
I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
I know you are.
Okay, it looks like they're ready for you.
Okay.
Go get them.
Oh, I will. Ah, yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm aware that you all love me so much. I know I've garnered a lot of subscribers on YouTube. Oh, yes, you especially out there. Thank you for all the love and support. But I really should be going. Yeah, it's just I have to get out,